Okay, let's talk about the most common way for people to obtain their permanent residency other than applications through an immediate family member, and that is PERM. PERM is an acronym that stands for Program Electronic Review Management, and it's designed to test the labor market to see whether or not there's sufficient help that the employees can acquire. The PERM labor certification process is designed to assist employers fill the vacant spots where there aren't adequate U.S. workers available to fill that spot. So the program itself is really there to facilitate the hiring of skilled and unskilled labor that an employer needs to fill, a U.S. employer needs to fill, and is unable to find adequate help within the U.S., within the local market. And the way that this program works, it's run by Department of Labor, is by testing the labor market and running various ads in newspapers, employment departments, state workforce agencies, on-site postings, placement agencies, and other form of media, including television, radio, and local newspapers. Depending on the job itself, these positions are filled by professionals, skilled labor, and also unskilled labor. So the position could require anything from, let's say, a master's degree and 5 years experience, all the way down to no education and no experience. And there are two primary categories, employment categories, that PERM covers. That is EB-2, which are higher skilled labor, and the EB-3 category, which is usually skilled and unskilled labor. The program itself, once the job description is designed and the requirements, minimum requirements for the job are created, application is submitted to Department of Labor, and that application is called prevailing wage determination, and that is reviewed by Department of Labor, and Department of Labor assigns a particular salary for that position. That salary in that position is advertised, and resumes are obtained and screened through. If anyone qualifies from the resumes received, they're generally interviewed and determined whether or not they fulfill the job requirements. And when they're interviewed, there could be numerous reasons why they may not be able to fill these job requirements, including requests for highest salary, long distance from employment site, and obviously inadequacy in experience or education on the application itself. Once that recruitment is done, the application is prepared and submitted to Department of Labor for review. Department of Labor reviews that and sometimes requests an audit. An audit is really a procedure where we're verifying that we've done all the recruitment in accordance to what the regulation mandates. That response is submitted within 30 days of request, and the application is subsequently adjudicated. Once approved, then we move on to the next step, which is called immigrant worker application, and that process requires the proof of employers' financial abilities in form of their corporate tax returns, illustrating that they have sufficient income in their company to pay the future offered salary of the foreign national applying for the job, confirmation of a job offer in form of a letter from the employer showing that they still have a need to fill this position. Then the last and the final step in the process is usually an application for a green card if the applicant is within the United States, or for an immigrant visa if the applicant is abroad. And that application is inclusive of all of the family members. Family members consist of a spouse and unmarried children under 21. All of them are applying for permanent residency at the same time if the visas are available at the time of the application process in that particular employment category. And at that point, the bridge is crossed from a non-immigrant status to an immigrant status, where we're in the adjudication stage waiting for the green card to be approved. If, for example, a person is attending school. Prior to applying for permanent residency, they can stop attending school if they wish, and they can simply wait for the green card to be received. Along with the green card application, we're applying for work authorizations and travel documents for the entire family, and these are usually received within 3-4 months of filing, and gives the ability to everyone in the family to work and travel freely abroad. That is the program, and it's a program that is great to utilize if you have an employer who's willing to assist you through this process. And it can be an employer within your industry or expertise, where your experience or education is, or it can be something that is not in the same industry, so long as the employer can use some of your experience or education for any particular job opening they may have within their company. So look forward to talking to you about this and helping you through the process of obtaining the green card through PERM.